Greetings, mortals, I am the FallenShogun, and we are into the Riftbreaker, hopefully, Beta/Beta. Now, I've played it before in all the previous versions, and I have been, well, I've done a lot of stuff. Right now, I'm going to custom difficulty it again, and play on an upgraded version. So last time we played endlessly. It looks to me like warm duration. Let's give us 15 minutes just to explore and practice. That'll be the very first episode with some extra things. We're also going to have a 5 times attack wave. We're going to have a... Let's see, what's the default? Default is 5x5. Let's have a 8x8. Let's have a 9x9. Let's see, time of day and mode continuous. Enemy wave strength is brutal. It says sandbox there. So there we go. Sandbox control panel is off. Time of day mode is continuous. Scale. So you can see how these things are going to be going. So the game duration is infinite. We fight until we die. There will be no victory. There will be no surrender. So let's get into this. I've added in new things. I've added in new stuff. Let's go do my death. And we begin. Oh, it looks nicer. But I've changed up some of the resources. They've changed up some of the enemies.
Rift jump successful.
So we need to find
Sensors
basic
online.
resources.
Weapons activated.
In the
We're
top
ready
right,
to
you
go.
can see what we need. We need that one and that one.
Ashley, construct a
God.
headquarters building to secure our presence
What's this?
here.
Carbonium.
It will allow
We
me
need
to
carbonium.
reconstruct if my armor is destroyed.
Carbonium is our primary resource to build. We can mine it ourselves, and the mining has been increased. You can see the speed.
Let's scout for a deposit and set up our base close to it.
Before you
We
sort of
need
get
to-
one every
Probably a matter
a
of time
second.
before the
Now
natives
we're
spot
getting
us.
5 a second. So mining
Gather
itself is
enough
actually
resources
useful
to
now,
construct a headquarters building.
as you can see. So we need
Finally.
iron,
Let's
I think.
place it close to a
Yeah,
carbonium
ammonium
This
and
will help us speed
carbonium.
up resource production.
So we need to start setting it up. So let's... where's a good place to set up? This place is actually not that good. There's vaguely defensive areas. Okay, we're building here. Now, for those who don't know how the game works, it's a little bit like a more streamlined version of
I'm sure that our
Factorio.
presence will not go
You don't
unnoticed.
need
We should build
the
up our base as quickly as possible.
lines of resource. When you put
Standard
mines and things
protocol
down, it
advises
just mines
to
and goes
set
straight
walls
back
and
to
set
you,
up
so it's
towers
much
around
more
the base. We
streamlined.
aren't sure what to expect here.
But it's
We
mostly
need to expand
survival
the
and
base.
tower defense.
Let's build a carbonium factory to do the digging for us.
So yeah, as you can see here, you can build stuff, you can do research.
Yes,
We can
we've
start
got much
doing
more
this,
interesting things to do. Let's automate this.
as you can see. So we're going to get carbonium and start things. So everything needs power. We're going to have to start putting power down. There's wind, which has been upgraded. There's also sunlight. Obviously, there's a day-night cycle going on, so I cannot only rely on sunlight unless I have batteries.
Our base will require huge amounts of power to operate.
And everything requires power, as you can see by this. So you have to connect them. So everything has to be connected to the power. You don't have to have the power connected to your base, but obviously you want your base to power things, you kind of want that to be done
Power
too.
plants are very
Your base starts off with
but
basic
they use up
power
the
and a
deposits
gate.
that they are placed on.
So what we're going to be doing is building up power. So I want a lot of wind to start off with. They cost more. Obviously solar is better, but right now I just need a lot of power. Look at the top, you can see our power is nothing. Obviously it says 20 of 20, that's just what's being made by my base. Now you can see it's going up. There we are. So we need to start gathering as much resources as inhumanly possible. We need to start building defensive towers. We can only have 4 at the beginning. We'll be needing these AI hubs. Each AI hub gives me another 4 slots for towers. And we'll be building walls and defences. They've changed a few things. You can see how much resources there are. You can see there's different resources on the map at the bottom. And enemies will appear in red. So we are going to be prepared. Your mech suit has multiple different equipment, as you can see here. You can have 3 weapons on each arm. You can toggle between them, and you can have skills and upgrades. Right now I have a sword, a machine gun, and a laser blaster. The laser blaster is unlimited ammo. The sword, obviously, it's a sword, as you can see. And the machine gun is a machine gun. It only has 300 rounds. Then we have to reload. So we're going to have to start building things. To do that, I'm going to need an armory. An armory requires ironium. That's ironic. So we're going to have to find some, which I assume is these 2 slots over here. And that's how we build. Now I've set it up at the beginning so we have a little bit of time to build, because it's 5 times the enemy, brutal amounts of enemy, and 3 times the damage. It's probably going to kill my CPU, but we're going to be building up, and I'm going to teach you how things are going as we go. But yeah, you need power to power things, you need carbonium and ironium for most of the basic stuff. You need power lines for your defences, and AI hubs are needed for your turrets. That's the basics. Let's get this prepped. As you can see, you can have carbonium power plants, plant biomass power plants. You can destroy the plant yourself. Everything which goes into your storage is officially spread out through your entire empire. You don't have to have it transported. That's why it's a little bit more like a streamlined Factorio. Now, those who've seen the channel before know about all this. Those who have never seen this before know nothing of this. This is why I'm kind of giving you a basic rundown as we build, because I'm going to be cutting a little bit out. Because obviously I need to do a lot of things at once. So we're going to be getting some carbonium, some ironium, and I'm going to start doing the exploration as well. But we also need more power. Power, power, power. Now, having a think about it, I probably should have set it all up to 5 minutes for every single attack to happen, as opposed to what I've currently done, which is not. So I do apologise for only having it at 7 minutes. It means the attacks won't be as happening. They might mean I might survive if I make a mistake. Now, some of you may not want me to survive if I make a mistake, but that is a decision I have now made, and I am now recording, and I cannot go back. Everything is now set in the stone and the Book of Grudges. So we're going to carry on expanding, and all the other stuff.
Ashley?
Weird. Used to be able to build multiple of these. They've changed how this works. Before, you could build loads of these, and you could just massively expand them. They also used to be only like 3x3. Now it's a 5x5. It's now become an official building. Now, if I want to get the planet scanner and start getting resources and things, I need to get cobalt. That's a new resource I have never touched. I don't know what it is. This is beautiful at night. I don't know where it is, and I don't know why it is. So we can now craft new items. I can get a shotgun. I'm going to get a shotgun. Why? Because a shotgun is needed. There we go. What are you doing? Yeah, I said yes. There we are. So now I have guns on both arms. Let's go and say hello. Now, it hasn't got any ammo. Oh, look at these trees. This map looks so much more beautiful. And the enemies come in different flavours. Small, which are horde swarmies. Then there's range assault troops. This is the small ones. And then they've got the big assault guys. Now, there's meant to be another, like, 12 different types of enemies in the game. But that was not in the alpha. So, if they're in this beta, I don't know. So, we'll find out together as I mass murder the locals. So, there's the spitters. Now, the weaponry ranges from machine guns to grenade launchers, nuclear weapons, sword and shield. You know, if you've got a certain style of play, you can have it. Oh, I'm in the mud. So you definitely want to clear out some of the things, because all sorts of resources you can find. The enemy is a resource. It's alien resource. So you want to kind of grab them. Everything you destroy gives you resources. Here's the big guys. Thank you. That's given me carbonium. I don't like it. Stop eating my resources, aliens. More big guys, more little guys. Now, obviously, I kind of like sword and board. I also love flamethrowers. Right now, I only have a sword. I don't even have the ammo to fire continuously right now, so, you know. Now, these guys also do 3 times damage, and I'm going to forget that while talking to you and probably explode. But, you know, it's all... Oh, God, fun. All fun. I forgot! I'm gonna die! Oh, my God. So there's a small shield you have as well, which is new. I'm very glad of that, I'll be honest. I kind of like having a... I like the dog things under there. And there's also flying things in the sky.
Storage is full.
Anyway, we need to go back. We need to start preparing defences. One of the big things we're going to have to do, besides defending ourselves, is constantly expand for resources. We only have so many. The enemy, of course, is organic. We are not. So I'm going to have to always be constantly expanding to get these brand new areas of resources, or my entire operation will literally collapse. So that's the big one. I'm going to have to always keep on pushing. And then as soon as we stop, we are going to die. So yeah, I'm going to grab some of this. Then we'll start building defences. This area will have to maybe get destroyed if there's an attack. But we're going to start getting defences down next. Now right now I'm just putting energy storage down, as you can see in the dead centre. This will allow us to store more energy, because obviously at times you may lose certain positions of your base. I just want to make sure there's always power in case a massive expansion comes along, or say they hit the power lines. But of course, if they hit the power lines, we'll have other issues as well. Now, I'm looking at the map. I'm thinking this area here may be a good start for base defense area. Like, this area is not well protected. We don't really have too many good choke points. We have some casual choke points like this, but we don't really have too many good choke points. Now, anytime you build a wall, you cannot shoot over it. The enemy cannot shoot over it. You can build these little heightened things so you can shoot over it with them, like this. But otherwise, only turrets can shoot over these things. So you do have to make sure you can, in fact, shoot over your own walls.
I don't have enough faith.
Now, looking at my actual system, my two main important areas, I don't care if I lose the mining. I can get back the mining. The mining at best will just slow me down. And obviously I can get it back pretty quickly. My big areas of interest right now are my massive energy farms, which is this area here, and the area immediately next to it, my base. If I lose my base, I die. So my base is obviously the super important one, and the energy farms are significantly important because of what they actually are. They are my farms of energy. If they die, well, everything goes offline. So yeah, we need defensive areas right now for all of that. Anything else, currently, optional. Defend the base, like save the cheerleader, save the world. So this area is important, this area up here is important, and this area obviously here is very important, so I may have to live there to defend it. Until that point, however, I think this area should be okay. Oh yeah, upgrading your HQ is the only way to start getting more buildings and research, but it also starts a horde attack. So if we do that, we're going to get a little bit of murder going on. So yeah, we need to start planning for this. We need to start being prepped. Which means there's going to be another wave of defences along here. And then I think we should be okay? Question mark. Let's find out in a minute. I'll meet you here. Now, one of the big things I just suddenly thought of, I think these might need ammo. I genuinely think these might need ammo now. Yeah. Requirements is a headquarters, upkeep is just hell. Ammo. No, ammo. Energy. So we should be okay. This area is now defended. I can't shoot over the area. I'm going to have to build a gateway somewhere before I forget. A gateway is kind of expensive.
A large group of creatures heading towards our position.
Uh-oh. Where are they coming from?
Our presence has been noticed.
Where are they coming from?
We have to assume we're not welcome here.
Where are they?
Remember to use repair kits if necessary.
Where are they? They're going to attack the two places I didn't do, the south, aren't they? Oh, look at that on the map. There's 4 attack points coming in. Quick, build. Okay, 4 attack points on the map. I mean, 5. There's 3 attack points in the north. Oh no! Turrets are firing. Turrets are firing.
Base is under attack.
Those things are new. Those are new. Fire!
One of our walls is being destroyed. Cargonian storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Oh my god!
There is a breach in our walls.
Is there a breach in the walls? I wouldn't have noticed!
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Yeah, I wonder which one that is.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
Fire everything! Oh my god! That was just the first wave! So yeah, that's what we'll be looking at from now on. That was this first wave. We can repair. I don't have auto repair stuff yet, but we can repair. That is just, yeah. You can also upgrade buildings. You can definitely upgrade buildings. We may very well have to. But yeah, that's what we'll be looking at every single time. That wasn't even the big guys. I didn't even recognise some of the units it sent at us. So we are going to be doomed very, very quickly. Also, it's night time. I've just noticed that my power levels are dropping significantly because I don't have any good amounts of wind. It's going to be fun when the next attack comes in 6 minutes. Oh, what? The wind has gotten worse, so I have even less power. This is why I need multiple power systems. So we have defences. I wouldn't recommend them being good defences. In fact, I'm doubling the walls everywhere.
This will affect
Wind has stopped! We have no power! Power just went out. We have no power. There's an attack in 3.5 minutes, and it's 5 in the morning. We have no wind. We have no bloody wind. Thanks, game. Thanks for screwing me over so early. We need power. And we have no... We need the sun to come up. We need the sun to come up. Okay, the sun's coming up. We have a bit of power. Don't we're being screwed. This is going to hurt in 3 minutes.
Wind power is returning to normal.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank God. Power came back on at 8. We should potentially be okay if they attack in, you know, 2 directions. The other 2 directions, no. But if they attack in only the 2 directions I have built in, yes. We're not going to survive, are we? Let's just face it. Here comes the attack.
I'm detecting
Oh, no!
a large group of creatures heading towards our
Oh, no!
position.
This is how we die. 3 up the north. Okay. If they attack here or here, we should be okay. This area here, not so much. I have 4 turrets here. Did I just build one of these? Please say I just built one of these. Can we do? Yeah, okay, good. Wait, is that a gap there? That's a gap there. Okay, this area can hold. That area can hold. Let's go meet the enemy at frontline combat. Glory to me! This is bad. This is very bad. Oh, I like you little guys. Okay. Here they come. 7 of them. Here they come! Oh my God! I don't remember the big ones before! Oh my God! Drop me one of mines!
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities. A tower has been destroyed. There is a breach in our walls.
Is there a breach in the walls? I wouldn't have noticed! I think I may have...
Buildings has been destroyed.
Yes, I've noticed!
One of our walls is being destroyed.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
Yes, I've
Our
noticed!
towers are low on ammo. Build more ammunition
What do you mean
factories.
towers are low on ammo? There is an actual ammo limit for my towers!
A
No!
tower has been destroyed.
Oh my God!
There is a breach in our walls.
I'll be honest, this was slightly more than I expected. We're going to have to restart. So this was a quick teaser taster? Unless I can save us. Let's find out. No! This is not a survival thing. This is not a survival thing. This is wave 2. We need a bigger starting time. 7 minutes was fine. 7 minutes was fine.